minute, man, I swear that she can get it.
I recognize your fragrance, hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit, and I know your taste is a little bit, high maintenance, everybody else basic, you live life on an everyday.
Hey, what's up, my crowns and tiaras? Welcome to E-Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's talk. All right, just to let y'all know, today is a Monday. I'm kind of tired, but I'm going to try to give y'all some energy because we have a lot to talk about, okay? Now, what we're going to be talking about right now is Icespice former best friend, baby Stormy, or Storm. If it's Storm or Stormy, I don't know. But she has a lot of things that she want to say about her ex-bestie, Mrs. Isis, a.k.a. Icespice. Okay, so we're going to get into a lot of these tweets, okay? She definitely was rambling, and she's not the only one that, you know, she had to let some things get off her chest for, okay? So bear with me, okay? So basically, before she starts going in on Icespice, this is what she says. And for anyone wondering where I was these past few days, my old friend Marley, aka the Glam Goth, okay, showed up to my house on Monday and had me sent to a mental facility, drugged against my will, and held there for 5 days. Okay, she is demonic. I was sent home today after the doctors ran a million tests and concluded that I'm perfectly fine. I posted that video because I think I'm a psychic. Okay. It runs in my dad's side of the family, and I was genuinely trying to warn people about what I think will happen in the U.S. if things don't change soon. Not because I joined a cult or lost my mind. I worship God and God only. Hope this helps, okay? So, according to Stormy, I'm going to just say Stormy. If his name is Storm, I like Stormy, okay? So, Stormy basically saying that her other former friend lied and said these things. Now, she's on TikTok, okay? I had to do a little bit of research. She's on TikTok, and she's giving, like, what you should do, this and this and that. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people out here that's like that either could tell the future, or talk about things from the past, or speak to the spirits. It's all type of stuff that's out here, right? So that's basically what that was given. She went on TikTok. A lot of people thought she was crazy and stuff like that, and I don't understand why, because TikTok is a place where everybody always have assumptions or telepathy with all type of things, okay? So I don't know, okay? So basically that's what she's saying. Now this is where the fun begins, okay? All right, so basically she's also talking about the incident with Cleopatra and the whole Icespice situation and whatever, right? This is Cleo, the girl she chose to be her best friend to the public, okay? When in reality, it was me behind the scenes. Chloe and her are not really best friends. Isis has always hated Cleo, but she used her so she could appear closer to blackness, okay? She also lied about being Nigerian. She stole that from me. This is what Mrs. Stormy is saying, okay? Because unfortunately, I thought she was a real friend, because somebody said, but you was accepting this. So why are you only saying this now, right? And y'all know how it is. When people fall out, now everybody is different, because not everybody that fall out tell each other's business, go online and start doing all the extra stuff. But there are people out there that have been friends with people or family members or whatever, and you break ways, you got a lot to say. Okay? So this happens, okay? So I thought she was a real friend. I've known her since I was 13. Okay? We went to the same grade school and high school. Something Heart in Yonkers. Oh, Sacred Heart in Yonkers, New York. We met in 8th grade. She was my high school bully. So according to Miss Stormy, that's how they met. Icespice was her bully. Okay? I forgave her after high school because she apologized for bullying me. She only tried to rekindle with me when I started doing music, okay, and got some motion. She used my connections and resources to make her way to the top and pretended to be my friend. She forced everyone in her life to sign an NDA, including me. But the only person I'm signed to is God. So I will speak the truth. So I don't know if she's saying freak that NDA if that was what she signed and she's gonna say what she gotta say anyway. Or the NDA is maybe it's already expired or something. I don't know how that goes. Okay. It's a lot, y'all. So just bear with me. Okay. She is also fat phobic and many other things. And by the way, I'm only telling you guys about 1% of it. Believe it or not, this is nothing. Peep. Shea butter community. She is referring to dark skins. Okay. Because if y'all look right here in these alleged messages, laughing my butt off. Like, I wish I could fight that wide itch. Right? I usually don't respond to people, but how you gonna make a whole graph? And on top of that, mention Down syndrome. Like, itch. I hope them all kids you have be born with Down syndrome. The F. Acting like they know you in real life. We just human and everybody has their breaking point. The blue is stormy. Icespice says, for real, but people think they can play with me all day. Stormy says, that's why I'd rather be like a doja. I'll happily tell everyone to go to hell. I don't care. Then Icespice says, the Shea Butter Twitter community praying on my downfall. Okay. That's what Stormy wants y'all to understand, because there always has been, rumors of Icespice being, colorist or trying to prove that she's black and all type of stuff, right? Now, remember the time when Icespice was with her producer or whatever, Riot, and everybody was rumored, oh, they're dating, they're messing around, there's something's going on, blah, 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 right? And then fast forward to around that time, Icespice was making a song with Lil tjay, and everybody was rumors around talking about how she's messing with him. So according to Stormy, but remember when everybody was trying to come at Riot, and basically the Island Boys was like, yo, in Riot's DMs, and she posted that out and said he don't like boys. I thought Riot was like gay. That's what I thought. He gets very feminine to me. But according to Icespice, he don't like boys, so he's straight, right? So at that time, everybody was like, oh, she's trying to defend her man, right? So according to Stormy, Miss Icespice, while she was with Riot, she was also creeping with tjay. Actually, cheating is the word that Stormy uses in these things, okay? She says, I've been quiet for a long time. For too long, I will finally speak my truth. Okay. Right here is another text message. This is basically her talking to Icespice, right? I noticed today that you refollow Lucy. Out of curiosity, I clicked her page. She was public. I clicked on a random pic, and the first comment I saw was yours. The last time I spoke to you about Lucy, you told me that you and her met up once and rekindled, but that was all. A few months later, you said she only sends you memes sometimes, but I know the reality is you guys are friends again. This message is long overdue because despite everything you've done, I genuinely wanted to believe you were a real friend. But the reality is you are not one, have never been one, and will never be one. Okay? You and I were not close in high school because you were a bully. You knew you stole my best friend, laugh out loud, and took every opportunity you could to throw it in my face and laugh. You knew it genuinely hurt me, but you're a person who genuinely takes pleasure in other people's pain. I moved on and left all of you behind. Then in 2019, you reached out to me after I started pursuing my music career. You reposted the song on your story. I was surprised at the time to see it coming from you. Lucy also reached out to me trying to support all of a sudden. As for Lucy, I knew it was fake, but I now realize it was that for the both of you. You only supported me at the time just in case, but again, I wanted to believe it was real. Okay. In that same conversation, you told me you wanted to pursue music. I supported you and told you that you should. In January of 2021, my first song went viral. You reached out to me after, and I planned for us to hang out. At that point, I hadn't seen you in 5 years. Pay attention. I drove to EJ's house to pick you up, and one of the first things you said when you got into my car was also, I'm sorry if I was a itch in high school. I said it's okay. Then we went to get lunch. On our way there, you told me you stopped being friends with her years ago. You spent the whole car ride talking about how fake Lucy was. Okay, and all these reasons why you stopped being friends with her. Before we went in, I had a Zoom call with Alamo. I wasn't interested since it's a hip hop label, but told them about you on the phone. You were only friends with me at the time because you saw my motion and wanted to be acquainted. You pretended to be a real friend, but again, I didn't want to believe otherwise. A few months later, I moved to California. I told you that you were always welcome, okay, to visit. You texted me one day and asked if you could stay with me as a favor. I said yes. I happily opened my home to you. When I found out you came with EJ, but left him to sleep on the floor of Jordan's apartment while you were comfortably staying at my place, I opened up my home to him as well. Someone I didn't even know well at the time. I let you both stay with me for 2 weeks. Within that time, you pretended to be a friend. You accidentally let it slip that you, Lucy, and Trava, whoever, all went to egg my house, etc., etc. Right? So, my question to Stormy is, why would you friend a bully, your bully? Why would you friend your bully and think that this was going to be some kumbaya friendship? She already showed you her true colors by being a bully to you. So what makes you think that she was going to be this real person to you, a real friend? That was your fault. Okay. But on my end, I believe Stormy. Okay. Then there's a text message right here saying, but then she'll be like, I'm dark skinned, so I always have to work harder than everyone. Some girl on Twitter stooped low, so I went to hell. Okay. Actually, wait, I'm lying. Her last single did really well. Her second to last. Okay, I think this was about Cleo with the whole dark skin thing, right? September 17th, but then she'll be like, I'm dark skinned. Okay, so her reply was, this actually true, but only partially. Okay. Actually, wait, I'm lying. Her last single did really well. I hate that song. Like, actually, I didn't like it when I first heard it either. I think it's annoying, but her team did a lot to push it. All right, I'm not really sure who was this about, what was going on in this one. This one says, they even emailed me asking me to post it. I ignored it, of course, but still. She has better songs, honestly, but still no fan base. But then she'll be like, I'm dark skinned. Okay, maybe this is about Cleo. Okay, here you go with the dark skin thing again, which I understand, but let's not act like she not one of them chosen dark skins, because she does benefit from pretty privilege still and for being skinny. Booty drop. So they offered to pay you when they ask you to promote your people's music. Okay. Somebody says, was she ever colorist? That's something many people have wanted to know about her. She erased most of her tweets before 2020, right? And she said yes. Okay, that's when the text messages. She was talking about the dark skins and stuff that I just read. Okay. She's also fatphobic and many other things. And by the way, I'm only telling you guys 1%. Okay, we already said that. Right here it says, I guess this is where she's fatphobic at. Okay. Laughing my butt off. Like, I wish I could fight that wide girl. Okay, so when I spoke about the other text message with the Down syndrome and the wide girl thingy, that was Icespice. Okay, but let's not. We all do it. Okay, I guess we all fatphobic then. And I'm big, and I'll still say it. Okay. All Okay, somebody says, girl, don't take all of this to the internet. These people don't care about you or your well-being. They just want drama, blah, blah, blah. Stormy says, I know they don't, but I don't care. Because I'm actually a good person, and when stuff hits the fan, no one will be able to say I didn't warn you guys. As I said before, the people laughing at me now will be the same ones crying later, so let them laugh. Okay. Right here, I don't know Cleo's Twitter to tag her. But I know she'll see this. Cleo always knew Isis wasn't a real friend. She may not want to speak up now, but she knows, and Cleo is Nigerian as well. Okay, so right here, y'all can pause to read this text message is right here. Also, this was a riot text, right? I guess she reached out to him and said, Isis cheated on you with TJ in 2022 and lied to your face about it. Then she had the audacity to sing about it on Gangsta Boo, the song you produced. Asked her about it. So that's what she wrote, riot, right? Also, regarding to that, she says, EJ, Riot, okay, is her producer and boyfriend since 2019. He was the real mastermind behind her career and the one who pushed her to rap. She cheated on him with TJ and then rapped about it on their song together. If you don't believe me, just go back and read the lyrics to Gangsta Boo. But this time, read carefully. They were talking about him. She knows no loyalty, not even to the only person who has always been there for her, Riot. Icespice, are you going to address this? Because I'm going to let y'all know this right now. She did not respond. She's just promoting the Fisher remix song that she's on, okay? Which I kind of like, by the way. I ain't going to lie. It went with the song because of, you know, the beat and the flow and everything else. But anyways, so she sent that to Riot. Okay, she says, Isis did everything in her power to make sure my career would never take off. She did everything you could possibly think of and more. But I'm not afraid of her anymore. This is the truth. Girl, you're a grown woman. What are you being scared for? How much does Icespice have control over you if you're scared? What are you scared for? It's because she's higher up now. She's an actual celebrity. And I ain't gonna lie, if I gotta choose Icespice music or her music, I would choose her music. Her music is more calming. It's just more catchy. Not catchy, but better. Icespice has catchy music. That's why she is where she's at. Okay, she just has catchy stuff. But Stormy, I just feel is a little bit better of an artist, if you ask me. Somebody says Icespice is a Bronx groupie. She let Riot and Lil TJ hit that trash box. Ice and Riot were dating when she cheated on him with TJ? Damn. But TJ getting the girls. Ruby Rose and an Icespice. But it's kind of cute, though. Some, Nate, okay, says, what you mean turn on Lotto? We been not liking her before Ice, even had an issue with her. Y'all stopped liking her after she stood up against Nicki. Facts. All the barbs switched on Lotto once that Nicki and Lotto situation happened and Lotto exposed that conversation that they had and showed Nicki's true colors. But y'all all wanted to blame Lotto because why? Because it's Nicki Minaj? Stop. Y'all always act like Nicki is so a saint. She be behind the messy barb. She encourages it. Because Nicki Minaj is evil and so are the barbs. Lotto did the right thing. She refused to sell her soul. And y'all turned against her because you think Nicki Minaj actually cares about you. Right. But you're wrong. She used you guys to form an army so she can attack anyone who stands in her way. Facts. She uses all the barbs, all the delusional, obsessed barbs to do her dirty work, and then she plays the back and it make it seem like, okay, barbs, yeah, I'm gonna get into this a little bit in the video. Okay, she has a thing called farbs or something, the fake barbs, right? Or garbs, one of them, I don't know, but we're gonna get into it. She does these things. Oh, I'm gonna unfollow you. Oh, you're not a barb anymore, you're in timeout and stuff like that. And these people behind on this internet is really really going through with this. Like, it's weird. Oh no, mother. I hope I didn't say anything wrong to be delusional, mental, that fan base. Okay, not all of them. Some of them have common sense. Some of them will put Nicki Minaj in her place if they need to, and that's the ones that I like. The ones that's not scary. The one that stands up, stands 10 toes down. Okay. Lotto is pure, and so is Megan Thee Stallion. And to her, the Barbs are not her fans. You are her minions, right? She got y'all all doing her dirty work. Y'all be starting stuff, being messy, all type of things. And then y'all know her codes. Y'all know her little things when she's being shady and subliminal and stuff. The Barbs know exactly how that goes and who she talking about. That's why they be in the comments saying names. Oh, catch it. Oh, she caught it. Oh, yeah, catch that, Cardi. Oh, catch that, Lotto. Catch that, Megan. Like, this is what they do. And Nicki Minaj sees it all. She sees it all. Okay? She be having time. Okay? By the way, guys, don't worry about the hate I'm getting because I'm only hating. The only people hating me are the Barbs. Who I don't give a flying F about. Nicki Minaj is also evil, and the Barbs are hating. Don't even know that Isis only used her for a feature. And that's what a lot of people were suggesting. But Nicki Minaj reached out to her, though. Didn't she? Because Icespice was Team Cardi. She was heavily over there with Cardi. Okay, and then I guess at that time, Munch was out, and Nicki knew what she had to do. Oh, I already seen that Cardi and Icespice is together, but I guarantee you, if I reach out, Icespice is gonna jump on this bandwagon, and guess what she did? She did it, and she got a couple songs out of it. Okay, pay attention to everything that's going on. Y'all think Icespice is probably one of the fakest also. All the girlies are, because if you're being around people and playing pretend and acting like you like them and stuff like that, to do music and stuff like that and acting like y'all cool, whatever, outside of business, then that's fake. If you want to keep it strictly business, just keep it like that. But everybody knows if you are on Nicki's side, you got to stay over there. You cannot be flip-floppy. You can't encourage or support any other artist that she's beefing with or nothing. It's just very childish. Okay? She purposely used Nicki so she could get a feature and surpass Lotto. And she used Nicki and the Barbs to do so. But keep defending her. Barbs. Ooh, so Icespice is really threatened by Lotto. But I already knew that, though. Lotto is an actual lyricist. She actually raps. She actually can rap. So. And I think Icespice, a light skin. Oh, another light skin, and basically they're like neck and neck when it comes to like being in the industry, but Lotto was up on her. But when it comes to catchy songs and the billboards and all this other stuff, Icespice looking like she's a little bit reaching, going over her on that. Lotto rose to fame because of her talent and her talent only. Period. Like, cause why y'all be trying to sleep on Lotto and be playing her? Like, stop. Okay? Isis rose to fame because she sold her soul. So this is coming from the ex-bestie that was around her off and on. Okay? Pretty sure they had conversations. She even lived with this girl at one point. So I'm pretty sure things that she's saying is accurate. And the soul thing. Remember at the game and she was doing the upside down cross, and everybody was talking about it online about the devil worshiper and all this other stuff. Yeah. She knew she would never have a fraction of the amount of talent Lotto has, so she attacked her on purpose to get a Nicki feature so the Barbs would turn on Lotto, which happened. It hurt her career because Lotto is a rapper and they have the same fan base. But I'm not a rapper, so the Barbs can't touch my career. She says, Barbs, keep it coming. You're only boosting my career and message more. Love y'all. I wrote under there. I mean, that's how you show people you don't give a right? Barbs are trending because of you. Laugh out loud. They always insert themselves. Shaking my head. And that is true. She did not mention Nicki like in a bad way and none of that stuff until the Barb started coming under her stuff regarding Icespice. They felt like Icespice is Team Nicki, so they gotta insert themselves and start that whole thing. Then Stormy brought up Nicki. Like, listen, y'all want to play? Y'all want to talk? All right, now we're gonna talk about some things. So they put themselves in that situation. We're gonna get into some of the comments, but even some of the Barbs are coming for those Barbs. And a whole bunch of other stuff, including what Nicki Minaj says. So we're going to get into that. Now, Stormy also talked about Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X was the first major celebrity to discover me all the way back in 2020. He came up to me in person a year ago telling me how big of a fan he was and that I shouldn't stop. It's because he wanted to keep stealing my original ideas and profiting. All right. He also sent his producers, blah, blah, blah. Right here is DM. I'm sorry I forgot to say this earlier, but I wanted to say that Dead Right Now, which is a song, and Void are literally my two favorite songs by you and helped me so much. You really made my whole week today. Thank you. Okay? She's just getting things off her chest. She said, Little Knox S, I'm not even going to address you. Another clown, Barb, who tried to steal my identity. He stole my TCIAG look that I invented and then used it to launch his new era, J. Christ. But he doesn't walk in light, which is why you can never be me. All right, so this right here is a picture of the Twitter, I guess he reposted of hers. This city is a graveyard, and her song is called Graveyard. She has a song that says graveyard or something in it or whatever. And that is her look. Her look gives gothic, emo, vampire-y. That's her look that she gives. Okay, that's her look. So she basically calling him out. Somebody says he never responded to you, and she said no, he didn't. But I saw him in person again when I went to Doja Cat's show with Isis a few months ago. He shared the same section. It was right after my flash mob. He came up to me and asked, "You good?" in a condescending tone. I knew then that he was evil. I ignored him that day and never entertained him again. And I believe her. The stuff that she's saying, I believe her. So, I mean, that's just me and my intuition. Okay. Other artists can't speak up because they're scared and they're owned by record labels. But I'm independent and I'll always be nobody owns me except God. I'm shutting this pathetic ass industry down. She's tired of the industry. A lot of people's tired of the industry. Even the higher upper artists is tired of it. They go through a lot of stuff, I'm pretty sure. So, all the selling the soul and all this other stuff is crazy. Okay. Now let's get into some of the comments. I've fallen out with people, but one thing I'll never do is expose them. If you were fine with it, why her friend, don't be mad now that y'all aren't. That is true. The things that you accept in a friendship or in family or whatever type of whatever you got going on, that is on you. You want to be fake and want to be miserable or stay around because you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, or I don't know why you wouldn't want to leave if that was going on and that's how you feel about her, but it is what it is. According to Stormy, she was scared. So I would just go by that. She was so scared that she didn't want to leave the friendship. I don't know. So let's get into somebody else stuff. Somebody says, I know a hater when I see one because now I'm all of these things when we fall out. Please save it. I don't think that's what it is. I think she already been feeling this way about her. That's why they wasn't like consistent with the friendship. They fell out. They came back. And remind you, she just said that Icespice was her bully. So this is where their friendship came. So nothing healthy was about it from the beginning. Okay. So I don't think she's fake. I just think that she's over it and she just want to get everything off her chest. According to her, she was scared. Okay. Be mad all you want, but telling my man I cheated, let's box. Stop cheating. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. And you won't worry about nobody outing you out. All right. Not people mad at the friend for coming with receipts. Why y'all mad? Dark-skinned girls stay jealous. Laugh out loud. If she hates dark-skinned people, why were you ever her BFF? I'm sorry. Nothing she said is colorist. Light-skinned people can't say dark-skin or something. But why were you ever afraid of her in the first place? With friends like these, who needs enemies is given bitter. Mind y'all, she's the girl who was just on TikTok talking about the end of the world, and the only people to survive will be poor, and she would be using her imaginary billions of dollars to provide for the new poor world. Can y'all focus? It doesn't matter what she went with. Celebrities have lots of power, so that's why she was scared. All in all, Icespice don't like dark-skinned women, and that's crazy. But I bet y'all gonna still support her when she can't even rap. Now, Stormy went from 40K. I don't know what she really started with, but when I checked, it was at 40K on Twitter. And overnight, it went from 40 to 44.9K. Okay, I don't know what it is now. Pretty sure it rose, but congratulations to Stormy. She did what she had to do. She let things off her chest. She just wanted to put it out there, even if it's for clout or whatever the case may be. It is what it is. She accomplished that. Had all the bobs and their feelings. BET wanted to interview me after all of these years of me calling them out for only highlighting black people in hip-hop. But they wanted to talk about Target. Okay, I told them I'm not interested. I'm not doing any interviews or going on any platforms. Nobody will profit off of me. Luckily for me, I kept on my receipts and I see everything. More people will be exposed, but not today. Your day will come. You know who you are. Also, the company that is holding this city is a graveyard hostage, has 7 days to give me my song back, or I will expose you all too. Name by name. This company has been stealing my money and will not give me my song back. I will not be quiet. Okay, I will not stay quiet. Give me my song back at Stream Cut. The money I make will go where it belongs, to Palestine. Freak the United States. She also reposted somebody saying y'all dragging her because she's calling out y'all faves, but literally everything she's saying is the truth. And just because she don't make music about her cat and sex don't mean she not talented. Clock it. Shout out to Stormy, for real, standing on big business like a true Aquarius. I know that's right. And I agree. Like I said, I believe the things that she's saying. She want to get things off her chest. She's not the only person that talk about the end of the world and what might happen and all this. It's people out here actually seeing things with black eyes. Multiple people seeing human figures that look like human beings but have all black eyes and weird energy and weird behaviors. There has been alien sightings. There's been a lot of things going on in the world that I'm pretty sure we cannot pinpoint it out, but she's not the first or the last person to talk about what might happen in the end of the world, what's coming or what not to do, what to do. She's not the last or the first person, okay? So let's stop with that. I think they're just trying to come at her because she's speaking about Icespice and everybody just like Icespice shaking her ass. That's it. I wouldn't expect a fan base who's okay with a pedo, rapist, husband, and a bully drug addict rapper to understand me. Keep it coming, Barbs. Everyone hates y'all, by the way. I like how calm. She's not really doing too much right now in her responses. She's keeping it calm and cute, but she's still giving, she's still giving it to you, right? That's how I like it. I feel like the ones that go in and curse and want to fight and do this and pull up and do this and all that, they're triggered because it's the truth. That's how I feel. Because why are you going so hard if it's not affecting you? Okay? Being a dark-skinned woman means being the most hated. Luckily, I don't give a F about any of y'all. I care about my supporters and my supporters only. Nikki, I know you're watching me, but your evil tricks and minions will not work on me. Just know that. I know that you're watching. She's always watching. Okay, how do you think that she's suing YouTubers and seeing all these smaller platforms speak about her or her husband and stuff like that? Because she's watching. And if she's not watching on her own, the Barb's is gonna bring it to her attention and she's gonna watch it. Okay. Nikki would trade every one of y'all for a pack of peanuts if given a chance. Keep embarrassing yourselves. Right. Oh, she loves us. She did this. She does that. She does that. She does that to keep y'all engaged still so y'all could be stronger of a fan base for her to fight her battles, to help her with her music career. Because without the Barbs, there wouldn't be no music career, to be honest with you. Her fan base is so large that all they have to do is do a spaces or keep retweeting something for something to go up, keep streaming, have a stream party. Her fan base is that big because she formed y'all little minions to do so. Like, what? So this is another text message between her and Stormy. Hey, you okay? Yes. How are you? Good. Just checking. I saw you talking about mad topics on live. So Icespice is the one in the black. Stormy is blue. Yes. Have you seen what's going on? Things are so sad. It's not even funny anymore. This world is so depressing. Icespice responds with the homeless people rules. Stormy said that too, but that's the least worst of it. Basically, everyone is talking about Palestine right now because there was a crazy bombing during the Super Bowl. While the Super Bowl was going on, if you saw it, you would literally cry. So many kids were, unalive, literally mutilated. Okay? People are so depressed and hopeless right now. It's so sad. Icespice responds with it's really disturbing how they're posting dead kids too. It's really beyond anything you could do, to be honest. Just try to focus on the good in the world. You can't help everyone. Okay, so that's basically her response. I mean, there's nothing that we can do. We just, pray, hope for the better. We are the outsiders looking in, and we gotta worry about life, period. You understand? Because we're not gonna be all peaceful and stuff. There's wars going on now. We don't know how anything is going to play out. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, live life. Try to think positive, live positive until we have to really stress out about things that's going on in our lives. You can't get that stressed out over something that you can't even control. You understand? You could feel some type of way. You could be sad and stuff like that, but it's nothing you could really do. All right. And then she says, I had no idea about that. It's crazy. I didn't see not one person talk about that besides you. Like, I knew about the previous ones, but not yesterday. Okay. And then Stormy said it's basically a second Holocaust, and that's just one problem right now. So many issues. People are so tired. Even me, like after I did a release for Palestine, all my industry connections and people trying to sign, stopped talking to me. But it made me happy because I don't align with them, and I'd rather weed people out, to be honest. But yeah, bro. How have you been recently? How have you been feeling? And Icespice responds with you're fighting for people that wouldn't fight for you because you have a big heart. So that was her response to that. Okay. But let me know how y'all feel about everything so far. Also Stormy says ISIS never gave a F about Palestine. She thought y'all were freaked up for posting the dying kids. This was in February. I first told her about Palestine in November. When I told her, she said, oh, well, bro, bad things happen every day. So I'm the one who tried to educate her and get her to speak up, but she never did. And y'all never demanded her to because she benefits from colorism. She thought I was wrong to fight for them because they wouldn't fight for me. The night of the Super Bowl, she was too busy hanging out with Taylor Swift, another person who doesn't care about Palestine. And she called me while I was on live to try to get me to stop talking about it. A lot of you people are defending a monster. This was the day after my birthday. I believe her. So. And I am entitled to believe however I want to. Okay. The Barbs was trending, like I said, because of Stormy. Because they felt the need that they want to keep antagonizing or inserting themselves about something that had nothing to do with Nicki Minaj. This was the Icespice and her ex-best friend situation. Icespice wasn't even responding. How the Barbs respond and defend her before herself? So y'all don't think that Icespice was seeing all these things going around on the blogs and everywhere else? She's seen it, but she ain't respond yet. She's just posting up on her damn stories promoting her song. She's seen. So the Barbs was trending. And we're going to get into some of these comments. And we're going to get into the Nicki stuff. Anyways, as long as Nicki ain't in it, I don't care. I'm minding Barb's business only. 30th sold out show tonight. Queen of the Rap running this stuff as always. Okay, so that was one of the Barbs saying they was minding their business. Me trying to push FTCU. Meanwhile, the Barbs are fighting other people's battles. Another Barb. Not liking what the other Barbs are doing. Somebody says, always involving Nicki unprovoked. Shaking my head. This person says, if Barbs minded their business from the jump instead of flooding her comments beforehand, then Nicki wouldn't have been mentioned. At some point, y'all going to have to take accountability for some of the stuff you do. Nicki's name would have never have came up if Barbs simply stayed the F out of it. I don't know how this could be explained easier. Right. Barbs brought Nicki's name in that mess. Now that girl is bringing her up. I swear Barbs can be really stupid sometimes. Barbs and Munchkins about to team up and get that mentally bum girl. I'm seated. Okay. I'm a Barb, but I can confidently say I don't like a lot of Barbs. I'm pretty sure that goes with a lot of the fan bases, okay? Because, Barbs, keep it coming. You're only boosting my career and messages more. That's what she said when everything was going on. Now, mind you, Nicki Minaj had went on her Twitter and said, I got screenshots of all the Barbs that been frolicking all day. I'm going on station head right now. I'm doing a giveaway and announcing the Farbs that are no longer in the running to live in Gag City and are now in the garage. I'm doing 25 winners rapid fire. Okay. Now, I don't know what she was referring to. I don't know if it's because some of the Barbs are not streaming or promoting or doing whatever they're doing, or maybe it's because those are the Barbs that's doing the most and some of the Barbs are coming to Nicki complaining or whatever. And then Nicki want to act like she really cares. Okay. Farbs, from one of the Barbs are explaining what Farbs mean. It means fake Barbs for the people who are wondering. Me thinking if I did anything to be thrown in the garage. Here go the obsessed crazy ones. The mothers. Oh my God. Oh, I want to know who are the Farbs. Good luck, y'all. You know I will be in attendance per usual, queen. I'm already on here, queen. Been streaming all day. So maybe it was about people not streaming because she needs to get FTCU remix up there. That is trash. Sexy Red part was fried. It wasn't it. Okay. I think Sexy Red was the one that really, made it. Womp, womp, womp. So, are you throwing shade at JT now? Please don't let it be, because you literally been on all day throwing shots at somebody knowing this was her release day. They was saying that to Nicki, okay? Because clearly Nicki was throwing subs at people they don't know, but because you know how Nicki is. Laugh out loud. You are losing it. Your team needs to take your phone away. Not Farbs, child. Y'all done pissed the pink lady off. I better win this time, Queen Pink Lady. My SH is Antarctica. Love you. Oh, my God. All right, y'all. So basically that is it for this video. I said everything that I needed to say, to be honest with y'all. Icespice, I already knew nobody in this world is perfect. Nobody is in this world is innocent. Everybody has some type of something, some sides to them. It's either I don't give a F, a fake side, or keep to myself, or it's always something going on with somebody, okay? Especially the people that's in the industry. It's a lot going on with y'all, okay? It's a lot of fake things going on, and I don't blame Stormy for coming out and expressing herself, because eventually people that are connected to celebrities or any type of way with the celebrity world always have stories for days. A lot of the times people don't get treated right. Friends and families don't get treated by these artists, especially the ones that they claim sold their soul. It's always something to those people. Okay, they want to do whatever to make it far in the industry. Any and everything is what I say. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Icespice to respond, because she was quickly to call out Lotto and say this and say that. And remember when Lotto had that Ron Dutch skirt on, or whatever, the little schoolgirl skirt or whatever, and Icespice, I guess Icespice was feeding into what the fans were saying, and then she made it comparison, like a weird thing, and then Icespice and Lotto going back and forth for, it's just so dumb. Okay, so Icespice does do things out of spite, subliminally try to keep it cute, always act like listen, I'm waiting for her response. She's all this and she's all that, and she keep it real and she this and that. Girl, respond. This is something you can respond to. This is somebody that you personally knew that's saying things about you. Okay, so we're going to see what she says, because I feel like maybe she's not saying nothing now because she knows that this person has more on her. Okay, so we're going to see how this is going to play out. But this is part 1. Just make sure part 2 will be coming soon. Anyway, I love y'all. If y'all have anything that y'all want me to talk about, hit up my Instagram on Toxic Tea Lounge, and y'all already know I got y'all. Until then, toodaloo, bye.
I got some rats and I was still got them cats in the hood, call it give and go. Keep a nigga, man, bitch in a figure 4. Let me fuck when I want, I just come in.